Hello everyone, welcome to the Minecraft Speedrunner vs 3 Hunters finale commentary and analysis. So, if you are new to this, you don't know, this is a video series that I do every single time I upload a manhunt. This video specifically will only be live for 24 hours. I private it after that. I don't private it, I put it unlisted. So if you're really curious, you can go to my channel itself, and if you scroll all the way down to right here, you can see all of the commentary and analysis videos. So these are completely separate from these videos. These are just this type of video where I just commentate over it and tell you guys a couple more details about it. These obviously aren't very popular at all, especially because they're unlisted, but I think that is just something really cool that I like to do. It's just like, gives you a little bit more insight into the videos, a little bit more personal, I guess. So if you guys are interested, you can go back, watch a bunch of these, or if you don't want to, that's totally fine too, because it's completely unedited. This is what it is. It's just me talking for half an hour pretty much. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot else to explain about that. I do want to mention one other thing, is that I have this past live streams section right here, as well as this live tab up here. A lot of you guys don't know about this, but I do live streams about once a month. I mean, I've only done two, but I did a Halloween stream and then a Christmas stream with all my friends, and we might be doing one this month. I actually don't know for sure. I haven't scheduled anything, but I would like to. If we do, we'll probably do something like Gartic Phone. I think this would be really fun. Something non-Minecraft related. That could be really cool. That's something for later. You just saw a sneak peek. But anyways, yeah, there's not really a whole lot else to say about that. I would highly recommend checking those streams out. They're pretty fun. We have a good time with them. Yeah. So moving on. This is the finale, obviously. So spoilers ahead. If you haven't seen the actual video itself, maybe I'll put a title card up or something like that. But yeah, obviously I won, so this is going to be the end of the 3 Hunters series. We're moving on into 4 Hunters, which unfortunately I don't have recorded at the moment, because I think I'm going to stop doing manhunts for just a little bit while we branch out and try some other things around. Still semi-manhunt adjacent, but I still want to just kind of grow my channel, not specifically around manhunt, but like, just around content in general, just Minecraft content in general, but or specifically I guess games in general, but we'll see. Anyways, there's not really a whole lot to mention at the beginning, although I do want to say something here that I don't think is shown in the video itself.
The current score is 1-1, which makes this the tiebreaker finale. Minecraft Manhunt. Also, 45% of you
can
guys
see
are
it.
not subscribed.
Oh, you can see it right here. You can see the nether portals right here. So actually, another thing you guys might not know is that the raw footage is always linked in the description below. This is where this video is actually going to go right here. But if you go to the raw footage, you can actually see when I load in, I see the portal, and then I also believe I'm going to turn this down quite a lot. I'm actually just going to mute it. I think I can see over here that there's a dolphin. And so like already I knew I was pretty set. So I gave them the compasses and stuff like that. Where is it? I knew I saw it like really early on where I was like, oh, there's definitely just a dolphin right there. I'm just going to try and see if I can find it. Maybe it's right here. Oh, I can see a dolphin right there. So I went into F5 and I immediately saw this dolphin, and I saw the nether portal over to the right. So I knew I was set. And I knew they didn't see it because typically Tyler and Chesney have really low render distance, and Tyler is, fortunately for me, facing this direction. So I was so set because he didn't see the portal and he didn't see the dolphin, and these two have low render distance, so I know they can't see the portal. So I got pretty lucky there. If I'm being completely honest, it was super nice that I could just go over to that portal. So getting the dolphin was just absolutely insane at the beginning of this, and then getting the sword and stuff. I did want to just kind of run for a little bit because I knew if I killed them immediately off spawn, they could just respawn and then come and kill me again. So there was not really a whole lot of a point to fight them early on, but I realized he had Depth Strider, so there wasn't really a whole lot of a reason for me to not turn around and fight, because, I mean, if I don't turn around and fight, I'm just going to take damage. Obviously, just because he's just gonna be punching me. So I just figured I should just kill him, get the armor, And he had food, which is also really important, even though it was just rotten flesh. And I think there was wheat in there, which made bread for me. So honestly, killing them here set them back way more than it set me back, because it just put me back like 2.5 hearts, which I could just immediately heal. 21 bread is like plenty. That makes, you know, so much. Even the like poisonous potatoes might actually be like decent. I actually don't know. If I eat both of them, maybe like I'll heal more than I get poisoned. I don't know. We'll see.
Heard you.
I actually don't remember if that's what happened, but yeah. And then on the tree here, I heard movement, but I didn't know where, and I didn't know if it was just a sheep or an animal or something. Typically, they're like sheep, just like eating grass and stuff like that. But it was Tyler up here right in this corner here. And so I immediately knew, and then I could just break this with the sword because he's on that block, and then he dropped to the ground. So it's perfect. There was a little bit of lag there, but it all worked. Oh, I did not mean to go into full screen. But yeah, and then we're able to kill him here. 4 hearts, and I have plenty of food. He said I was low, and I'm like, I'm chilling. Like, I'm on 5.5 hearts here. Like, if they come fight me, I might be a little bit screwed. So, like, yeah, I might want to run a little bit and regen. But, like, I'll be okay. You know what I mean? It's just, like, I don't want to play, like, super risky this early on. I mean, I could play risky early on, because, like, if I die early, that's not as bad as dying late. If you're not low, why are you running? But
yo, back to the boat.
I'm just playing strategically.
But yeah, and then being able to kill them again here, it was actually really nice. They got a couple good combos on me, got me to 5 hearts. I think if they were together, it would have been way worse, and I probably would have, like, there's a good chance I would have died here. And then being really low here, or not low, but like, what was that, 7 hearts? Yeah.
Where did you come
from? And he lagged me.
Brazil.
I just know if I randomly get comboed here, I'm gonna die. So like I have to just like block things off and eat bread so that I can regen more, because otherwise I'm just gonna I'm gonna lose hard. So yeah, and then getting the boat here is pretty crazy. He had a really long kit there, which was really kind of crazy. And then the fish in the water was so funny here. It was just so random that like I hit a squid, which put me back, but then he hit a fish, and like it put him back so bad. So like watch this, I hit the squid. It's just a little bit though, and the fish just pops out, and it just gets hit twice, which is so funny. Like by the fish, not by me.
I like this casual conversation we're having.
And then there's another fish here that just pops out.
What was that?
It's so funny. Like I just got so lucky with that. That like there's nothing else to explain that. Like that was so funny. I gather a bunch of wood, and then I start just towering into the sky.
He's towering up.
Because I saw Theo coming, and I was like, I don't know, it's just not worth it. And we've done a couple of games before where I've towered, and then Theo just like dies to mobs, which is crazy because then that puts me ahead, because then I only have to worry about 2 of them, and then I could just like boat down and then kill them and stuff like that. So it's kind of hype. I love it when that happens. But yeah, I get up into here, cook all my food up, which was so good because then I can, you know, I have a higher chance of winning later because I have cooked food.
I got like 20 from being made.
The only problem is that there's 3 of them, so they can gather resources 3 times as fast as me, and also I'm in the sky, so they can gather like infinitely more than me. Especially because I'm pretty sure Chesney's in a cave right now, so I think their plan is that, well, Theo's like whatever, like. He has like an axe, like okay, sure, like if he dies with an axe, and that's fine. He'll just respawn back at the bottom and they're good to go, you know what I mean? And Tyler's just chilling there just in case if I go down, then he can chase me and kill me. And Chesney's getting resources, so they have a really good situation going on here, where, you know, one's on the ground, one's in the sky, one's underground, so they're all in 3 different locations, all like close, so that they can all help each other and also threaten me, which is really hype. Also, I want to mention something. I don't have a Minecon cape. This is fake. So what I do is I have a plugin on my server that allows me to switch skins to like one of like anyone else in the game. So I switch it to my alt account, which doesn't also have a Optifine cape, or not an Optifine cape, a Minecon cape. But what I do is that in the files on my own computer, I change the vanilla cape file to the Minecon cape file. Because on my alt account, I have a vanilla cape, but on my main account, I don't, which is really stupid. Also, Mojang, please fix that. It is like the stupidest thing ever that I don't have a account, like a cape on my account, and like I can't get one. Like, we should just be able to buy vanilla capes. Let's just be honest. Like you could buy Bedrock. Why can't you buy a vanilla cape? Because that's how you got the vanilla cape to begin with. I just think it's really stupid, and I'm really really sad because I could have, I should have it. Like, I had Bedrock on this account, but like, whatever. I'm going off on a huge tangent. This is either here nor there. Anyways, I just changed the files and then switched my skin over to my alt account skin, which is my skin, and then I have the cape. So it's a really cool thing. But if you watch Tyler, or I guess from anyone else's perspective, I have a vanilla cape on, not a Minecon cape. I figured I should mention that because I think that it was really cool. But I think for like videos like this, I think that I should do something like this where I change my skin and then have like a Minecon cape on it just because it looks cool. And the only people that'll ever know that it's fake are you guys. So that's another reason to keep watching these little commentary and analysis videos. But yeah.
Not really. I'm a little busy with the.
So. Absolutely
Hey, Sean,
insane here.
What do you mean you're busy with you? I was gonna make a thing and then I realized.
Let's just skip ahead to the clutch. I mean, obviously, that's all we're here for, anyways. So, I almost went too far. Let's up a little bit. Okay, right here. So, my plan was to go behind him, and then hopefully Theo doesn't turn around fast enough, and then I can just go whack him. So that was my plan, and we both get whacked here. Unfortunately, he hit me, which was not what I was going for. I was just trying to kill him, and that was it. But I figured that I could pull off this clutch in this situation. So I set it up this way so that, like, even if I do fall, like, I can pull off the clutch. If I don't fall, then I just boat down or something and we're fine. But I'm so glad it happened this way because I fall 100 blocks and then I shift right here. This is how the clutch is pulled off. It's just a crouch clutch. So you, right before you hit the ground, you crouch, and then it negates all the fall damage. And actually, I see right here, Tyler's just chilling right here. He's not even watching what's happening, which is so funny. So I actually haven't even noticed that till just right now, that Tyler's just like chilling right there. I actually kind of want to see this again from that perspective.
Bucket. I need a bucket.
He's just right there.
So bad.
Oh, no way.
That's so funny that he was just there the whole time.
No way, I just did that.
Tyler's just like, how did you live, bro? That was just so funny to like watch that. He didn't even get to see what actually happened, but he's just right there. Is he writing something? It's a U, and then I don't know what he's probably drawing something or like writing something in the water, which is really funny. But yeah, I actually never noticed just till right now that that's actually where he was. So that's pretty funny.
Oh, no way.
He is down. I saw him.
Yeah, so
Fall-
then we dig
fall
down.
with me.
Tyler's obviously
just
chasing
dragging
me,
down right
and then
now.
I can just
Does Death Strike
like,
do anything right now? Does Death
hit him
Strike do
basically right here,
anything?
just like bonk, bonk,
That was
bonk.
great.
He's
We're doing
dead.
this again.
Sorry.
And he had a bunch of pork chops actually, now I'm noticing. So he died with a lot of stuff. Then the rest of it isn't really that crazy. I mean, I go to the go caving, and then I go to the nether. This nether really sucked. So I want to show you guys something. So in this version, let's see, I go to the nether in 106 and I come out at 16 minutes. So in this version, I spend 6 minutes, but in the actual footage, I go in, I believe around the 48 minute mark, and then I come out at the 38-minute mark. So I spend about 50 minutes in the nether. So that's like almost like half. No, I mean, not almost half. Well, I mean, a little under half of the video. Maybe a third of it, if I did my math right. Probably not. But probably about a third of the video is spent in the nether, which is crazy because, I mean, I guess maybe that is about right. Oh, no, it's not. It's like, it just seemed like I cut out way more of it than I should have. But in a good way. I don't think that the nether stuff was all that interesting. Obviously, it's just me getting blaze rods and ender pearls, and it's kind of not all that interesting to watch.
Are you
But
freaking kidding me? Why is there so
yeah,
much?
for right here when she said like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" I thought that she was complaining about the lag because I had entered a different dimension. So I figured that I gave myself away just by the lag on the server. So I was kind of worried about that. But fortunately for me, that's not exactly what happened. But yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot else to be mentioned in the nether as far as that goes. I do want to show off this part right here. I had to put this into the video because I just had to. Come on. So,
Are you in the overworld?
Yeah, I found a random portal.
Let's see, let's just wait for it right here. So I see this little lake here and I have to cross it, but I don't want to go down and up. That's just like, that's dumb. So I decide to do the speed bridge. And I've been practicing this for a long time, but this was like the first time that I did it for a very long time in an actual game. So I had to flex a little bit. So here it is. So clean.
This is useful.
So I just had to put this in even though
Means
it was
he's
like
been here.
completely irrelevant. So I fit in that whole clip. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, not really a whole lot else to mention here. I do spend quite a bit of time in the stronghold that I cut out. I cut from the surface to me in the end room. It's just not very interesting because I'm just running around and finding stuff to get enchants and to get the remaining TNT I need for the what is it? The TNT duper. Which I technically built wrong, but I didn't get punished for it for some reason, which is interesting. But yeah, so I go into the end and then I build up, obviously. I do want to mention this as well. So right here, these are invisible blocks, these like 3 blocks here. I think it's 2 actually. So it's just so weird. Optifine, I think it's Optifine specifically, has this weird rendering glitch when you place blocks. This has happened in previous manhunts too, where I place blocks and they just go invisible like this. And it's really creepy because like you can't see them. Obviously, I do know that there's 2 blocks here. There's one under this block and there's one under me. So there's 2 blocks under me. But it's just like really creepy because like I'm afraid that I'm obviously going to fall. But it's nice that I have this little outline from the mod in the Badlion client, which is what I use for this, which I'm not going to be using again because of so many glitches in this. It was really stupid. Quick side tangent, I guess. I stopped using Lunar Client for this because it broke the boss bar and there was lighting glitches and obviously the block glitches like this, which is Optifine, not completely related to Lunar. But those 3 reasons were like awful for me. Like I need to see the boss bar for manhunts. The blocks are really annoying. These invisible blocks are really annoying. And like, it was just like, what was the other thing? I don't even remember what the other thing was, but like, there was just those 3 issues combined that was just like, I'm done. I don't want to play Lunar Client anymore until they fix these issues. So I switched to the Badlion client, which gave me the boss bar back, but it still had these really annoying block like things. So I was just like, ugh, like this is really annoying. And the name tag glitches on Badlion are really bad, but I figured that I should just take my losses, cut my losses. I have the boss bar, so it's fine. Which also gave that weird like glitch, I think like here earlier in the video, where I'm digging down and Tyler's name tag is like above my head, but it's not actually above my head. Like I'm pretty sure that's just Badlion client, and it's really stupid. So I'm done with Badlion client now for good. Like I didn't want to play on it to begin with, but yeah. So right now, the client of choice that I pick is Feather Client. I highly recommend it. I think that it's really good. I know a lot of people don't like Feather Client for personal reasons, not that the client's actually bad, but because like they don't ask the mod creators to put them in the pack. But honestly, it is the best one I've had so far, and I don't plan on changing just because Feather Client has been great. I have had no issues outside of the blocks as well, but I mean, that's with every other client, so that's an Optifine thing, not something that Feather needs to fix. Anyways, super high, super,
Yeah, I'm
what am I
going.
saying, super
I'm
high,
going.
super irrelevant tangent.
Get him, Jazz, get him.
This dragon was
Get him.
super
Run
worrying
in the
here because it was obviously
game.
coming up for me, so I was so worried, so I had to shoot it here. Usually if you shoot the dragon, it'll stop like targeting you, which is exactly what happened here. It stopped targeting me, but it flew through me, and if it was 2 blocks higher, I would have fell, which would have been awful. But I probably would have survived. It just was a very scary moment that happened.
You're getting too close for comfort, bro. Go away.
Slap
So,
him.
it was a little
slapping him.
scary.
Keep
But
slapping
I have to go
dragons.
back
Keep
all
them
the
off.
way to the portal frame, and then I set up
I
this
have a
little
water bucket, so we
contraption
have
right
that,
here.
so we should be I'm trying fine. this,
And yeah, basically what it is it's
Alright.
just a
I got this,
TNT
guys, I got this.
duper.
Alright,
So
you got this, Ches.
you don't need slime
Let
blocks
him kill it.
or coral, which is like the main thing you need in like most TNT traps, which makes them very hard to make because obviously slime is very hard to get. But with this, you just need some quartz, which you're going to the nether anyways. You need some redstone, which are going underground anyways, and some iron and some redstone, which you're gonna get anyways, and some trapdoors, which is just wood. And the only thing that's
Let
like the
him kill
hard
it,
thing to
Chiz.
get is the TNT.
I don't know
So you just need to make sure to hold your gunpowder, and if you open like some sort of dungeon or if you kill like 5 creepers, you can probably make a TNT.
where he
So.
freaking went.
That's exactly what
Just to
happened.
distract them.
So throughout the game,
Yeah.
I just gathered all these resources and I test it right here. I'm supposed to put a trapdoor on this block right here.
Fine
Maybe I'll turn
shot.
around. Yeah, so I'm supposed to put it right here. I forgot about it and fortunately it didn't break. I don't actually know why. Sometimes the trapdoor is like very necessary and it'll break if you don't put it there, but then other times it won't break if you don't put it there. But yeah, so that's why I grabbed the second TNT, because sometimes it breaks, and so just in case I just grabbed another one. Even though you only need 1 TNT for the thing, it's just nice to have 2. But yeah, and then obviously I just TNT the dragon. So basically what happens here is very similar to one cycling the dragon with like beds, is that when you blow up the dragon, it actually like goes up by like a block or 2. It takes a little bit of knockback, and then you just do it again and again and again, and so it's constantly, it goes down 2 blocks, goes up 2 blocks, goes down 2 blocks, goes up, and stuff like that. So it's just constantly in like a knockback loop. I don't even know if it's actually technically knockback, but you get the idea. So it's constantly being pushed up by explosions, which makes it continuously in a loop where it can't actually perch properly, and you could just loop it. So if you see right here, it's just stuck where it's like it's just constantly trying to perch, going back and forth and back and forth, and it's unable to perch because it's being knocked up.
No!
So that's what's happening right there.
I mean,
Kinda
that's a
hype.
good guess.
He's about to kill the dragon!
Yeah, and obviously, even though that the crystals are there and it's trying to regen the dragon, it's irrelevant because I'm dealing more damage than it's healing. So it keeps healing a little bit,
Oh
but
my
then it goes
gosh,
down
it's
and it goes down and it goes up and then down and yeah, it's pretty great. I don't get the achievement because I don't actually kill it literally with like a bow or anything like that, but I'm okay with that because obviously I was the one who killed the dragon, let's be honest. As long as the dragon dies, I win, so that's like the win condition here anyways. But yeah, I'm super hyped about this because I didn't have to break any crystals. I don't know if this is the fastest I've done yet. I actually do kind of want to see. I enter the end at 2:03, and then I win about 7 minutes later. Yeah, about 7 minutes later is when I win. So it takes about 7 minutes from that experience because the dragon perched actually relatively fast. I noticed it. It perched once while I was building it, and then I was about to go fight Chesney because I knew that Chesney was in the
Don't let him
end,
kill it, Chiz.
and so I was a
don't know
little
where
bit
you're
worried.
freaking-
Yeah, I see her, and then I saw the dragon perch, and I was like, I need to like do
Game, let
this.
me jump.
So how did I know the dragon
Can't
was
find
perching? Let's
shot.
see.
Oh, he's dropping
Hello.
TNT somewhere.
Oh, I see right here that the dragon goes in and then immediately curves back. And usually the dragon only does that when it's perching. So I immediately knew, oh, the dragon's perching. So I shot, and then I was like, oh, it's my
Game,
time.
let me
Like
jump.
I have to make sure.
Push
And
the TNT away
obviously,
from the dragon,
there's no
Chesney.
harm in
That's
just
your one
tapping
goal.
it if the dragon isn't perching. So
Okay,
like, you know,
hold
I
up.
just obviously kill it. But yeah, there's not really a whole lot else to explain here. Yeah, we have this new little end title screen, so I'm kind of hype about that. Let's see. We'll see if it actually does anything. Oh, I also want to mention, maybe hopefully this is the first time I'm trying the new like dream style thumbnail where there's like a hunter and then the 3 hunters in the same picture. It's just like a screenshot basically. So I'm getting rid of this versus thing, and we're gonna see how this one does. I don't know if it's actually gonna do better. We'll find out. We'll see as time goes on, but I'm hoping it will. We'll just have to see. Yeah, I don't think that there's a whole lot else I want to mention except for the thing I do mention in this video, that if we get 50 subscribers by the end of the month, that I'm planning something very special, something unrelated, which is reverse manhunt. So I'll just give you guys a little bit of insight of how it works. Basically, I'm the hunter, and that all my friends are the speedrunners, and they're going to get a set amount of items at the beginning of the game. And if I kill them, they can join my team, or they can become a spectator and help their teammates. So it's just like a really cool idea that basically, like, I'm the one that's the hunter this time, so it's reversed, which is a really cool idea. I think it's going to be really awesome. Right now, I do have a couple of them recorded. So the plan is that hopefully I'll hit the 50 subscriber mark and I'll upload that. So that's the plan right now. One other thing I want to mention, because I usually do some sort of preview for the next type of video, but unfortunately I don't have another video on my channel that I can show you guys at the moment. But I do have this hunter video. I'm doing this shorts. So you guys have already seen this. This is the Minecraft manhunt versus 2 hunter, or no, this was 3 hunters the first time around, and this is just a shorts video. And I added subtitles and stuff like that. It's pretty sick. I'm thinking I might re-render this and put this on the bottom and then the subtitles on the top. It might be a little hard to work out the details on that, but because I do kind of like the subtitles on the bottom, but I probably should put them on the top if I'm being completely honest. Or maybe just like here in the video, like right in this section. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, so we do have shorts that I'm planning on uploading. I'm just working out the style of the video. This video is privated, by the way. You can't find this on my channel, so that's why this is like here. So maybe I'll do something like that. But yeah. Oh, one other thing I do want to mention is that I completely forgot to mention this until literally right now. The crouch clutch is completely legit. Obviously, it's a glitch, but it is completely legit. The first time I learned about it was by Phoenix SC. He uploaded a video that is, you know, it's a critical Minecraft bug.
What I'm going to do is remove these 2 items, and I'm going to fall from this block to the ground
and then
without any items in my hand. I am 50 blocks up, and it uses a bit of focus, so I'm going to try to do this without screwing up first try. Let's do this.
So yeah, obviously you just press shift right before. If you watch the controls
or 4 damage
whatever,
by sneaking C keystrokes timing. After which I had to respond
right before the last second. Apparently this guy was the first guy, Master Wyatt. He was the first guy to figure it out.
To confirm all of the rumors
without taking any fall damage. I don't know if that's actually true, but I'm assuming it is, just because obviously this is the first example. I don't know. But yeah, the crouch clutch is completely legit. It's completely... I think it's been in the game for a while, I assume. I don't know how long, but I probably won't do it again just because it was like a one-time thing, you know what I mean? But maybe sometime in the future, if it's cool enough, I might do it again. I don't know. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Minecraft Speedrunner vs. 3 Hunters finale commentary and analysis. So next up, obviously 4 hunters at some point, and obviously we will also try to plan on doing the reverse manhunt if we hit the 50 subscribers. We're 23 away, so it's working out pretty nice. Thanks for watching, guys.